Hey, and welcome back to the Practical Cybersecurity Workshop for SME Leaders video series. It's hard to know if you're implementing sufficient protection at any given time and how effective those protection measures are. In this video, we'll discuss the benefits of cybersecurity audits, from demonstrating to your clients, investors, and partners that you care about cybersecurity, to adjusting operational and strategic security plans. It will also provide guidance for those in the early stages of their cybersecurity journey on which type of audit assessment would bring them the most valuable information. Cybersecurity audits are an essential tool, or better to say, instrument for businesses to keep up to date with the latest security measures and identify any potential risks or vulnerabilities. Cybersecurity audits can be either internal, done by the company itself, or external, done by the third-party external service provider. The main purpose of cybersecurity audits is to ensure that all cybersecurity controls are in place and are working as expected. Certification audit is a type of external audit that aims to certify compliance against a target standard. Organizations usually carry out certification audits for cybersecurity standards such as ISO 27000 or PCI DSS. It costs extra and is paid to a third party of your choice, which is eligible to issue a compliance certificate for a selected standard. Make sure you choose a reputable provider and whether the certificate you'll get would be recognized by your target audience. Technical audits target a particular group of assets that share similar features, for example, Microsoft SQL databases, and are aiming to improve the hardening practices. Cybersecurity assessments are traditionally more sophisticated technical audits. They involve going into deeper levels of detail about cybersecurity controls and aim to demonstrate not obvious findings or vulnerabilities. Auditing cybersecurity is a very important part of any cybersecurity strategy, as it can help to identify cybersecurity weaknesses and protect an organization from cyber attacks. Compromise assessments and penetration tests are also important type of audit for organizations to ensure their cybersecurity controls are as effective as possible. We'll be covering this in more details in the following episodes. By taking the time to understand which type of cybersecurity audit assessments would benefit your organization the most, you can ensure you're taking the necessary cybersecurity steps to protect your business and customers. Good cybersecurity practices should be integrated into every company's cybersecurity strategy. So it's worth ensuring cybersecurity audits and assessments are carried out regularly in order to maintain an effective cybersecurity posture. This brings us to the important understanding of that compliance does not equal security, and you need to be very careful if you judge the level of the cybersecurity by compliance report, and then opposite, you won't see the real compliance gap in the cybersecurity report. However, regardless of whether you have a compliance or security audit, auditors often add some details on each of both topics anyway, so you could have some flavor from both perspectives. Compliance audit reduces the legal or contractual risks, for example, losing a license or a partnership agreement, while security audit reduces the cyber risk, interruption of a service, intrusion, data leakage, etc. With the right cybersecurity audit or assessment, you can be sure your cybersecurity practices are in line with industry standards and best practices. So, the how-to guide includes the following advices. Build a first audit plan using inputs from your legal obligations and lessons learned from previous incidents. From regulations and laws, for example, financial audit might include security concerns. From the agreements you have signed with suppliers and customers. From the top risks and major incidents in the past. Technical audit, which is based on lessons learned. Second, consider delegating the formal audit management to the internal auditor, if you have one. The practices of qualitative audits are often borrowed from other industries. Third, as an option, hire professional auditors for the first audit. Watch them and try to reproduce the audit steps by your team. From time to time, hire professional cyber auditors again, at least annually, to have a fresh look at your context. Fourth, you improve your security only if you perform a corrective action, which means solving the issue as soon as possible. Identify the root cause of the issue to avoid the reiteration. For example, a door was left open because the cleaning service is never informed about internal policies. Take the time to consider if similar issues could be found elsewhere. Change the audit type regularly to have a fresh look from a different angle. We hope this video has been useful in helping you understand cybersecurity audits and their importance for cybersecurity. Thank you for watching, and see you in another episode.